Hey guys, welcome back to another video with InfoSecPat. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Greenbone and installing Greenbone in Kali Linux. So before we get started, like I always say, please like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, and hit the bell so you get more updates when I put out new videos. So if you guys are looking for some open source vulnerability management tools, you're at the right place, right? Greenbone is an open source vulnerability scanner that you can install right on your Kali box. You can install it in whatever distro you want. But in this case, we're going to be doing it on Kali Linux 2022. I believe it's .3. If I remember correctly, let's check that out. Yep, it's 2022.3. So let me move my mic a little bit just so I can have a little more real estate. Okay, so yeah, because my desk is a little tight. Um, so before we get started, what you need to do is do like APT update, APT upgrade. So if you do, I want to do the history right now. So let's make this a little bigger so you guys can see. Of course, it's not gonna be pretty today. So the first command I did before we started this video, because sometimes you can do the upgrade. It can be, it can take a while, and I don't want, to bore you guys with that. This might be boring for you. Want to get into the action, but there's some preliminary stuff that you need to do. So do sudo apt update, sudo apt upgrade -y, so you can agree to the terms and agree to everything. And then the last thing you can do is sudo apt distro or dist dash upgrade -y. And then mine probably took about, I don't know, half hour, 25 minutes. It all depends on your internet speed. And I have a lot of stuff going on my network. So, there goes that. All right. So the first things first, what we're going to do is run a command sudo apt install gvm. Okay. So I already have the commands on a different screen here. So I'm just going to be lazy and copy them so I don't have any typos and paste. And what we're going to do here is sudo apt install gvm-y. And we're going to go ahead and install that. So I'm not sure how long this is going to take to install. We'll give this a few moments. While this is cooking, what I want to do, obviously it's going to go through its merry thing. And what I want to do is open up another VM inside of my VirtualBox so we can scan it eventually, right? We can scan it. You can use like Metasploitable 2, Metasploitable, Vuln machines, whatever that's vulnerable that you want to scan. Obviously, scan something that you have permission to do. Everything I'm doing is on my local network, so I have permission to do so. Anytime you run a scan, this is all for educational to learn as a cybersecurity engineer, cybersecurity professional, and all that good stuff. So this is my Kali box. So let me go ahead and open up for an example. Let's do Mr. Robot. Okay, let's start Mr. Robot up. And we'll give this a moment to open. And I want to see if it opens on my other screen. It might open up over here on my other screen, but we'll give this a moment. And this is 99%. I wonder if this is going to keep going, but we'll give this a few moments. All right, so, all right. While this is booting up, I want to bring this over to the side. Okay, so, and I'll bring that over once it's booted up. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear that out. That's done. So let's clear that out. So what we ran was apt install gvm-y. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to set it up. So let's do sudo, and then we're going to do gvm-setup. Okay, gvm-setup. Okay, so this is going to set up PostGRE SQL services, creating the databases, doing all the good stuff that it needs to do to get this up and running, right? So once this is good, we can take this. It's going to come out at the end anyway. So it gives you a password, and the username is admin. Once this is good to go, we can go ahead and log into the page of the local IP address, and it's colon 30. I was going to say 3389, which is remote desktop protocol. That is not the port, but it's going to be 9392. Okay, so we'll give that a few moments, And if you want to see, I want to bring this over. So you see Mr. Robot here. And while that's cooking, go to machine, go to settings. Let's go to network. So we're on InfoSec Lab network. This is my network here. Okay. So I want to bring that back over so we see what network that's on. Okay. So while this is cooking, we'll let this cook. And then once this is done, we'll resume. I just don't want to see you guys watch water boil. And then we'll continue the process, update all the feeds, and then we can do a scan. We'll end the video with a scan. So watch all the way into the end, just so you have the full process and the full experience, and it should be a good one. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys. So here we go. So that actually got done. That took a while. So this is all good. Now this is going to be my username and password. So it's username admin and then this fancy password. You can change this if you want. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go ahead and just copy this. Just open up this text editor and paste it and make this bigger. Okay. So now what we can do, you can see here, make this, you can actually run Gvm Check Setup to make sure everything is working correctly and everything is good. So I want to go ahead and do that. So I want to go ahead and just run this really quick. Paste this and hit enter. Okay. It's going to go through, make sure everything is good. And once this is done, then we can go ahead and open up OpenVAS, make sure the service is running, make sure all that stuff is good. And then once that's all good in the hood, we should be golden. So we'll wait for this GVMD service to do its thing. So it's starting the service, make sure everything is good. So far, so good. Everything is cooking. So we'll give this a moment. And while that's cooking, oh, it's done. So what we're going to do is I want to do a quick if config ETH0. And we are at 172.16.1.36. Let me make sure I can ping my Mr. Robot box. And let's see. What's the quickest way? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do an ARP -scan and -L. And so 27 is probably my box, right? So I'm just going to right click because I know HTTP is running on that box from an old video when I actually pwned that box. So it's actually really cool, the design. Check it out. Actually really cool. So we are live. We can hit the box, so we're good there. Mr. Robot login. I want to exit. I want to X that out. All right. So cool deal. So we're able to hit it. That's a good thing. That's definitely a good sign. So now let's go see if we can log in. Let's go ahead and go back here. What this is? Code review. Oh, I was looking at some stuff with code review. Let's get rid of that. So let's do HTTPS : I'm just gonna do 127.0.0.1, and then I'm gonna do : 9392. Okay. So the potential risk, that's fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and hit advance and accept the risk just because it's a self-signed certificate. And bada bing, bada boom, we are up and running. Okay. So the username is admin, and the password in my case, is going to be this. I don't remember this. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and then paste it. Enter. Okay. So I can save it. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So we're golden there. So this is good. So what can we do now, right? We can look, the first thing we're going to do is go to administration, and we can go to administration, and then we can go to feed status. Okay. So my feed status is updating. You can also manually update these one by one, or you can create a script and automate it. But in my case, I have a VM that I'll update whenever I need to update it. I'm not going to go ahead and automate this because I don't know when's the next time I want to turn this VM on. So I have the commands here. So what I want to do is I want to copy the commands from my one screen, and I'm going to go ahead and paste them in here. So commands. So this is going to be. I'm just going to try to make this a little easier to read. Okay, so let's do. So the first one, if you want to update the Nvt feed, which is, let's go back. The first one is here, Nvt feed. Okay, so if you want to run that, you're going to do sudo run user dash u for user, and the user is going to be underscore gvm space dash dash then greenbone nvt sync, right? So the scap feed is going to be a little different. We're going to do the same feed, same command, greenbone dash feed dash sync space dash dash type scap, and then cert and then gvmd underscore data. This all gets updated while you're doing a setup, so you should be good there. Okay. So while this is doing its thing, I want to go ahead and show you guys. If we go to administration users, we have user admin. What if I wanted to add Patrick? Okay, or Pat or InfoSecPat. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and come back to. I actually got the commands. It's a little easier just to copy and paste. All right, so let's go ahead and open up command. Let's do clear. All right, so what I want to do here is I want to paste this, but I'm not going to make. I'm going to actually I'll put InfoSecPat. Okay. So InfoSecPat is my user, and this is my new fancy password. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to the Greenbone, right? So I want to go ahead and log out of admin, and I want to put InfoSecPat. And now I'm in as InfoSecPat, right? So now if we go to users, we can see InfoSecPat, and he's an admin, okay? So what we're going to finish off with is we're going to go ahead and go to dashboard, and we're going to finish off with a scan. So there's multiple scans we can do. If I remember correctly, let me go back to that. I think it was 27. I should have. I want to leave this open so I remember the IP address. So it's 127. Okay, so let's go to scans tasks. This is how you run a scan here. This is beyond the scope of installing and configuring Greenbone Security Assistant, but let's go over it. Okay. So we can do question mark. We can see here task wizard. We can just do task wizard, and then oh shoot. Let's go back to the command line. Could I copy this? Copy and 172.16.1.27. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Same. All right, let me cancel this. Let me do it again. Okay, no worries. So I'm just going to put Mr. Robot. Right? Scan. Oh, if I can spell. So the command's going to be testing, and then my target is going to be 27. This is going to be what I want to be targeting. Okay. And the schedule, it doesn't really matter. This is if you want to skip. You know what? We're not going to actually do it. We're going to do a quick one. Let's just do quick. Do this again. 127, start. I don't know why it's failing. Fail to find config. I wonder if it's because it's still configuring. That's interesting. that. Let's go ahead and log in as an admin. Let's go back into admin really quick. And what I want to do really quick is I want to stop and start the service. I want to see if there's something going on there. So let's just do that really quick. I want to do sudo gvm gvm stop, and I want to start just to make sure everything is good to go. Right? We'll wait for this to do its thing. We'll give this a moment. It's active. It's started. Okay, so now let's go back. Copy this. Understand. Help. Let's go ahead and just whack this. Start it. All right, so back into admin. Go to scans, tasks. Okay. I'm going to do a wizard scan. See if I can paste this now, see if it works. Interesting. Really, really interesting. Let's go look at the feed. I wonder if we can't scan because it's still updating. That may be the problem. It may have to be current. The status might have to be current in order to do the scan. So this is pretty much how, summary of this is how to install Greenbone, right? So this is a free vulnerability management tool that you can utilize and test with. And yeah, it's open source. You can tinker with it, scan local assets, but obviously I don't know how long this is going to take for the feeds to finish. But anyhow, this is how you configure and set up Greenbone. And this is the year 2022. So hopefully it's been informative for you folks. I really appreciate you guys checking it out. Please like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you, folks. Thank you.